Known as the Man in Black, Johnny Cash was loved by millions of fans. And what better place for a museum honoring this country music legend than Nashville, Tennessee? While we're in town for the 2017 Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show, why not plan a visit to the Johnny Cash Museum? Cattlemen and Cattlemen reporter Brian Baxter takes us backstage.
Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Well, the museum opened in 2013. It was opened by Bill Miller and Shannon Miller. Bill was a close personal friend of Johnny's for many years. He started out as a fan, used to go to Johnny shows backstage and got to know Johnny in June and then became a personal friend. Bill and Shannon ran the Johnny Cash radio show, and they had a huge following, and people from all over the world were asking, when we come to Nashville, what can we do to honor Johnny, to see Johnny? And there really wasn't much. So it seemed perfect to take all the memorabilia and the things that Bill had in his personal collection and bring it to Nashville.
Considered one of the most influential musicians of all time, Johnny Cash is an iconic figure in the music industry, and his inspiration continues today with the next generation of performers. But after a visit to the museum, you can see just how much Johnny also meant to his fans.
The ring of fire, the ring of
I think it's just inspiring. His life story was so amazing, and he has such a great story of redemption. He fell on hard times, he went through a lot, but he was open and honest about it, and he always came back bigger and better than ever. And so that story is told here, and his family's been here, and they all agree that you can really feel his presence and his spirit here. We've seen a lot of people just, move to tears looking at certain things. We have the Hurt video. I say no one can sum up Johnny's life and his career better than he did himself with that video. We have the chair that he sat on display and some other things, and it's just really moving and really emotional to get to watch all that. I personally started here as a huge Johnny Cash fan, and that was my draw to start here, and I've just loved every single day. But what's really great is Johnny Cash was amazing to his fans. Every single story that we hear is just he took time out of his day and he talked to them like a regular person, and he never had a big ego. We continually hear that, and so that's how we do our business model. We want to treat people the way that Johnny Cash would have treated them.
Located in the heart of downtown Nashville, Tennessee, there's something for everyone at the museum. Exhibits highlighting Johnny's award-winning music career, as well as ones that share an intimate look into his life offstage, are visitor favorites. Aspiring recording artists can mix Johnny Cash songs, and there's a gift store with plenty of Man in Black memorabilia.
There's a lot of really great interactive things. We've got things for the whole family. We got older folks who were there in the early days and were there for the shows and have great stories to tell us. So it's a great experience for all ages. And there's a lot of really neat things. One of my favorite exhibits is you can actually mix Johnny Cash's songs. And it was actually his sound engineer that put this together for us. So you can go in, and if you want to hear just the drums or just the guitar, my favorite thing is to just listen to his voice. You can turn everything else down and actually hear Johnny take breaths in between the lines of the song, which is really cool. We also have a green screen where you can actually you stand on a little X and you can get your photo taken with Johnny, so that's really cool. But what I really like are the personal things. Like, we have the marbles that he played with as a child in Dias on display. We have his personal Bible on display, and those are the things that I think really shows who he was as a full-rounded person.
Because you're mine, I walk the line.
So walk the line and make plans to visit the Johnny Cash Museum.
We would love to have you come visit us. I mean, who doesn't love Johnny Cash?
Reporting from Nashville, I'm Brian Baxter for NCBA's Cattlemen to Cattlemen.
After seeing that, I'll definitely be making a trip to the Johnny Cash Museum while I'm in Nashville for the 2017 Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show, and I hope you do too. For more information on the museum, including hours and admission, go to johnnycashmuseum.com.